Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a good 2021 so far, 7 days in. Anyways, one of my New Year's resolutions for 2021 is to start a YouTube channel and to talk about stories and share some perspectives on things that are happening around the world, talk about my friends, blah blah blah, all that. And so yeah, this is my first official video. Super excited. Let's get started. So since it's the application season, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about that. I'm currently a freshman at the University of Pennsylvania, which means I went through that application process not very long ago. And so I thought it'd be good for me to share my story and a little bit of perspective that I learned along the way. So I just want to share my story outright because I feel like it will really help me aptly demonstrate what I'm trying to say with this whole thing. So, a little background, during earlier decision, I applied to an insanely prestigious school, which was a horrible idea. I never looked back upon because there was no way I was gonna get in. I got deferred, which was very lucky. So I had to apply regular decision because I was not gonna bank on that deferral. And yeah, so after that 3 months of grueling waiting time, around March, around the dates where decisions started to be released, I got into Vanderbilt, University of Southern California, Michigan Ann Arbor, UNC Chapel Hill, NYU, and University of Wisconsin-Madison. And I was waitlisted by University of Pennsylvania, Northwestern University, Duke University, and Georgetown University. And I was rejected by everything else. Every school else, I'd say. And naturally around that time, I was sort of gearing up to go to Vanderbilt. And because I was feeling really good about it, my roommate had got it from high school, Jack, had gotten into Vanderbilt too. So he was gonna go. And yeah, I love Nashville. Vanderbilt is such a great school. I even started texting my friends in Nashville and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna go visit you and we'll get hot chicken together and go to concerts with country music, blah blah blah. And I had posted on the Vanderbilt 2024 page, gotten a bunch of followers. And I still talk to quite a few of them to this day because I don't know, we just really get along. And I think I'm playing chess with them, one of them, like later on chess.com. But yeah, I just made some great friends there. And I was looking into extracurriculars where I want to join. And yeah, just really anchoring down at that point. And but anyways, I still send follow-up letters to UPenn, Northwestern, Duke, and Georgetown because it's just good habit and to sort of follow up. And I didn't expect anything to happen because getting off waitlist is really hard, and you never know, sometimes no one gets off a waitlist. So yeah, I was just really settling into going to Vanderbilt because it just felt great. And around a month later, I think I was in French class and online, of course, and I got a very suspicious email from Duke, which said that, okay, they were like, are you still interested? If you're still interested, we'll give you an offer in 24 hours. And that sounded very, very suspicious to me, because neither had I heard of anything like that, nor have I seen anything like that online. But of course I replied, I was like, yeah, I'm still interested. I'd love to go. And during the next 24 hours, and I had already told a couple of my friends because I was feeling very excited about it. And then I thought, how embarrassing would it be if I didn't, that was a whole scam. Duke was like, oh, we messed up our system. That would be so embarrassing that I told my friends. But yeah, anyways, around 24 hours later, lo and behold, they actually sent me an offer, which said, welcome to Duke University, class of 2024. And I was like, okay. And then came the painful sort of dilemma that I had to choose between Vanderbilt, a school I have fallen in love with, and Duke, a school that's to be fallen in love with, I guess, because I have made great friends at Duke, but with at Vanderbilt. But with Duke, I would be going with a good friend from high school, and I will be also one of my friends like that I grew up with. I've known her for like the last 10 years. Will be going with me, so that's just very exciting as well. And also there's this major at Duke University I really want to choose. One is major in, which is called documentary studies, which is documentary is mainly what I want to do later in life, I guess. So yeah, after some like consideration, because of documentary studies and the beautiful campus, I made the painful decision to leave Vanderbilt and to go to Duke instead. And yeah, and naturally, just sort of like the same thing I went through with Vanderbilt. I settled into Duke, posted on their student page, got to know a couple of people, getting really deep with them, like talking about political issues, things about life, and yeah, it was general like a very wholesome vibe, like what Duke is, and yeah, I was like, I'm going to Duke, gonna be a Blue Devil, so yes, and the next turn of events happened a little sooner than the last time. This was about like 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks after I had committed to Duke. So I got an email from UPenn at 5 in the morning. And this is weird because I never wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm always dead ass asleep until like 10 a.m. And because, you know, I'm at home, I'm summer vacation. But yeah, I just woke up at 5 a.m. and naturally I reached over to my phone and I saw an email from UPenn which said admission status update. And I was like, huh? Because it was just so weird. And I think I was still at that point where I'm wandering between like dream and reality because I had just woken up at 5 a.m. And yeah, I opened the email and I logged into the admission portal, and of course the internet was slow as hell. And I remember that I kept hoping, please don't be an offer, please don't be an offer, please don't be an offer. Because I had really gotten to know a lot of people at Duke at that point. I was really just very excited about going to Duke. And when I opened the status update, it was an offer saying that I have been accepted to University of Pennsylvania, class of 2024 in the College of Arts and Sciences. And I remembering at the moment I was lying in bed at 5 a.m. at home, I thought, oh, truly, that's what I felt. Like, oh, I'm dead ass serious. And I took a screenshot, sent it into the family group chat. My parents are still asleep. And then I went back to sleep and I was like, oh, I can't even think about this. So choosing between Duke and UPenn was a little more different than Vanderbilt and Duke because this time it's even harder. With Duke, I would have been going with one of my best friends in elementary school, and I've known her for 10 years, so like we're very, very good friends. And I had already made a lot of good friends through connecting online. I was very excited about auditioning for a cappella and joining some student activist group there at Duke. And but with UPenn, I would be in Philly. I would be one of my best friends from high school, Abba. She had gotten in regular decision, and my roommate Jack at that time is no longer going to Vanderbilt. He got into Wharton after being waitlisted, and one of my other best friends in high school, Gabrielle, is going to a neighboring university, which means literally, like a lot of my best friends in life will be attending college with me in Philadelphia, and I just felt like it does not get better than that. And yeah, and of course I thought about it like very long and hard and struggled a lot, talked to a lot of people about like whether I should switch or stay, and in the end I decided personally to give up Duke and go to UPenn instead. I just felt like I don't know, it just felt right. And yeah, so now I am a freshman at UPenn, and even though I'm not there in Philly with my friends, I will be seeing them hopefully very soon, spring semester. And I just think like so far at UPenn it's been a very good experience. I've had like interesting classes, met a lot of interesting people, thinking about rushing, and so I guess what I'm trying to say is that I think with this whole college application thing, everything will work out in the end, especially during that 3-month waiting period. Just it's gonna make you anxious, it's gonna make you nervous, and that's so normal. I did that too. But just know and believe that everything will work out in the end. And I know that like just telling you this doesn't make it feel better, and it will be ridiculous for me to ask you to think that during the waiting time, because it's just such a grueling process. No human should be like subject to that kind of endurance. But just know that in the not so distant future, everything will truly work out. And I know people are gonna say, of course, you got into UPenn at the end, of course you're gonna say everything's gonna work out. It's true. I admit that I was very, very lucky to have been admitted to Vandy and then to Duke, and then now I'm at UPenn. I was very lucky and I'm very privileged to be sitting here attending that UPenn. But I know that things worked out for me in the more apparent sense, but I truly, truly believe that if you put in the work and if you keep working and you like persevere, things will happen for everyone eventually. So yeah, when I was applying ED to this prestigious school, my roommate Jack was applying ED to another prestigious school, and both of us were thinking, oh my god, it's gonna be so awesome, we're gonna get into these schools and we'll be happy. But I think in the next few months, and neither of us thought that eventually we'll both end up at UPenn and just going to school with some of our best friends in life, attending this like world-class university. So yeah, I just want to tell you that things will work out in the end, and whether it's at college, in graduate school, later in life, just if you work hard and if you truly believe what you're doing, then I really think that sometime down the road that the universe will reward you. Video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe below, and I will try to post every week, and I guess I'll see you next week. Peace.